Like it's this other weirdo, EQ Shad or Shad Q or some shit like that.
EyeQ Shahid. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with him.
Yeah.
We got EyeQ, Shahid.
Ain't nobody ever said, yo, bump that Shahid when they hop in the wheel, bro. Cut it. Like, cut the fuckery.
I swear on my way here I heard someone bumping Shahid.
No, isn't that the fool who I fucking filmed outside the store that one time?
Man, the YouTube music community is kind of going through it right now because seems like the algorithm has changed a little bit. And man, it's getting a little weird out here. Okay, so if you've been doing YouTube for a while and you have some sort of a following, you know it's going to be that 1 or 2 times out the year where there's like a YouTube algorithm change or fix or whatever they want to call it that just kind of decreases like viewership and everything else. And one thing that I did notice is when I, scroll through YouTube and I want to watch some of my favorite YouTubers, I noticed that their numbers were like really low. And I noticed that my numbers are low, but I've been through this before, and if you've done this for a while, you know that it's going to be that 1 or 2 times out of the year, the things kind of reset and you got to kind of, think like, okay, this is what's going on. We just got to weather the storm. It's going to be all good. It's going to correct itself. However, this time is a little bit weirder because I'm seeing certain people who have a massive following who on the regular has, at least 15, 20, 30,000 views. Some of these people are getting like 2,000, 1,000, 3,000 views. And I know that something ain't right. And it's not even me. Like, me on average, I'm like maybe I'm like a 4,500 to like a 8K on a video. And then some videos might go 20, 30, 40, 50. Some might do 100. But I'm around about that 45 to like 8K. And I'm cool with that. But to see some other people that are on here, some other creators that are on here, and they're getting like views less than me. And I know the type of following that they have. And I know the type of viewership that they have. That's kind of concerning because I know whatever the algorithm, what they say, the algorithm change is, it's affecting not just me, but it's affecting them as well. And I noticed that in the YouTube music community with some of my favorite creators. And like, I know that, they always come out and say, hey, it could be your thumbnail. It could be the time of day you post. It could be your content, which, to be honest with you, I think that's BS. Like, I really think it's bullshit, and excuse my language. I think with the way that YouTube is set up right now, to where they're trying to pump out so much content, where they're trying to put everybody pretty much on a level playing field, I think that it's just so much content being pushed at people that even if you follow somebody, the person that you follow may get pushed down in order for YouTube to push you new stuff that you don't even follow like that. And I really want to say to everybody in the YouTube music community, like, this is going to happen. And I've seen some videos talking about it. Some people were kind of like concerned with like their views and stuff like that. And I can't remember the guy, man. He's been on here for a very long time too, man. He's a producer, really chill guy. I got to remember his name, man. But he actually talked about it a couple weeks ago because his viewership is like super low, like in the 7s and 800s. And he used to have like a lot of good views. And I noticed like right now with how they changed everything from basically like a chronological order to now it's like, if you search for something, then boom, you might go on your phone, you might see 100 shorts of what you just searched, but then you can't even find the certain creator that you subscribe to. You might see a lot of small creators because I know YouTube is actually trying to help out a lot of small creators, which I think that's cool. But I think that if somebody has a certain amount of subscribers, they're continuing to push out the same type of content, they're staying consistent, why is that not being honored the same way as trying to honor, some of the smaller creators, which we've all were small creators at some point. And I think that all small creators should, of course, get their just due. But also, I think that if you've built a community, I think that your community should be notified and should be sent your videos, especially when you put them out there. Now, I don't know exactly what's been going on, but I've seen some videos where people were saying that they have like this new AI tool to where basically it goes through your video and it checks to see if your video is consistent with the title and the thumbnail and all this stuff, which I think they're testing or something like that right now. I went to a content creators page who talks about nothing but content creation. He said that, and somebody else said that too. And I was like, dang, like they're using AI right now to basically determine if they want to push your content out to more people, which I don't think that that's cool. I think that if somebody came to follow you, well, subscribe to you, I think that they came to watch your specific type of content. And I think that if you put your content out, your subscribers should be notified. Your content should be pushed out to them more than content that they're not subscribed to. Now, I could be tripping. And if I am, y'all let me know, because, you know, I'm one of these people who will get on here and I'll rant and I'll talk. But if I'm tripping, y'all let me know. Okay? If y'all feel that the small subscribers should get their push, okay? If you feel that's your thing, you let me know. But if you feel like, if you're a creator and you feel like somebody is subscribed to you to watch your certain type of content, and you feel like that your content should be pushed to them before somebody that they're not subscribed to, y'all let me know as well. I have noticed that the YouTube producer / music community is getting cooked right now with these new changes. And I don't know how long it's going to last. Like I said before, this stuff happens maybe like once or twice every single year where things get a little rocky. You just kind of, you know, you got to kind of ride the wave a little bit with it. But it still seems a little weird, like how a lot of creators, even people who have way more followers than me, and that put out really good content. Now, I'm not
So, shout out to Bolo, bro. I've been following Bolo. Well, I knew of Bolo since hearing his tags on like songs from back in the days. Not back in the days, but like coming up. Bolo, I always remember hearing that tag, and you know, to see him flourish, not only as a producer, but as a content creator is dope, you know what I'm saying? And inspiring, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, we just ain't content creators, especially in the music, the hip hop, the music genre, the listening to your music reactors, pretty much any kind of music / you know, black culture sector specifically. Let me say that, and I'm not just saying only, but I'm just speaking from that. It's definitely inspiring to see. But I have noticed the shit that he was talking about, and I've been talking about it because I noticed it. I pay attention to detail, and I've been doing this probably not as long as Bolo, but I'm on year 3. I'm like 3 in a few months. Like year 3 months or something like that. But yeah, bro, it's a big change, and YouTube always does this, bro. He not lying. Not only YouTube, but everything else. But see, that shit, you cannot let it discourage you, because it will discourage you, especially if you're used to getting a certain amount of views. And because like as leaders and as achievers or overachievers, especially in this content game, you learn to pay attention to analytics. You don't live and die by the analytics, but like a large percentage of what we do and how do we time when we drop this or what's this, we go by the analytics and the algorithm. And it seemed like, especially for music, hip hop, pop culture, black culture, you know, the trendy shit is like, it's a decline. You know what I'm saying? It's a decline on views. And at the same time, it's like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But I chalked it all up. I mean, this is something I've been thinking about. I'm glad. Shout out, y'all go follow Bolo too. Go subscribe to Bolo. Because I've been trying to figure this shit out. Like, what's really the deal? You know what I'm saying? And I've been chalking it up to things that he said in the video with the algorithm change, and it's known that they've been trying to push all these new creators, which is cool. I always say I ain't the gatekeeper. I'm not the gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? I want more niggas to come in. What if I wouldn't have got let in? You know what I'm saying? So, but I thought it was like oversaturation. You know what I'm saying? Which I think that has something to do with it too. Oversaturation. And constantly getting pushed. You gotta think about it. It's just like when back in the day, being a rapper was like more exclusive and more money was in the game. Now everybody's rapping and it's not exclusive, it's less money. We got streaming services, so it's less money there. Touring is not doing so good. There's not many artists that tour, only the big artists. You know what I'm saying? You seen Bobby Shmurda just had to shut down his tour. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Shmurda, which he been kind of blackballed a little bit, but he's big enough to where he should be able to do like some kind of tour. That nigga only sold like, what they said, 400 tickets the whole tour. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I say overall, man, consistency is key, and just keep trying to figure out new things and stick to your guns. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I can say. Like when I first started doing the YouTube, I was doing music video reactions, which I still do them every now and then, but I appreciate I don't know whoever told me, whoever my first few subscribers was, I was like, you should do reactions to like hip hop culture, and cause y'all helped me. I would have never thought of that, even though I was seeing other people do that. But I'm like, hey, that's still music. Let me do that. And one thing about the news and the culture, it's going to keep you relevant. Now, will the views always be the exact same? Like I said right now, no, cause I don't. YouTube, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but that's why I don't live and die on YouTube. I don't know if y'all know, but I'm on TikTok. I be going up on TikTok. I be going up on Instagram. I go up on Facebook. So if y'all see me on here and y'all might don't see a video, they may have not notified you and let you know I dropped the video, or the algorithm doing the weird algorithm shit that they be doing. But go to my Instagram, go to my TikTok, go to my Facebooks, and you will see, you might see something you want to react to, or a video that you might enjoy. You know what I'm saying? You just can't live and die on one thing. And also get merch and do a lot of other things. It's about really multiplying your value, you know what I mean? And ad revenue is not the only thing. Sponsorships, you know what I'm saying? If y'all see, I be getting little sponsorships, and you just have to like think outside the box, because if you live and die off of views, or just, you see how they fluctuate, you know what I'm saying? But don't let that shit discourage y'all. I thought this was an important video for all my, music, hip hop creators specifically. Culture, news, hip hop, man, it's changing, you know what I'm saying? And be aware of the changes. And go subscribe to Bolo. Like Bolo said, this shit gonna happen. I done seen it happen at least like he said, every 2 times a year. I'd be like, what the fuck? I start looking at like, even if you drop it at the exact time they say drop it, and I didn't even come up dropping my videos at the exact time and all that, like with the most people. But I see the difference when I try to do that, it's still not shaking. I'm like, oh man, something's different, this algorithm. But y'all let me know, have y'all experienced this, all my music creators, hip hop, culture creators, us over here in this little section. Let me know, have y'all experienced the same thing? But be consistent and don't live and die on just YouTube. Take your shit to all platforms, build your own website. Twitter, whatever you gotta do. Just wherever you popping at, wherever it's working at, go there. So if you do take plumbing on one, you can go to somewhere else and build that one. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. I'm gone. Deuces.
I did my time, just like a man. I came home, stuck to the plan. No more probation, you understand? No more probation, you understand? I did my time, yeah, just like a man, yeah. I came home, yeah, stuck to the plan, yeah. No more probation, yeah, you understand? Yeah, no more probation, yeah, you understand? Yeah.